Jia Wood says, I will stand here, follow me. Yi Wood says, let's figure this out together. Some people spend their entire career believing that leadership is about being the loudest voice in the room. It's not. Some of the most successful people I've met don't dominate the conversations. They don't demand attentions. They don't force their ideas onto others. But instead, they quietly observe. They listen. They understand the people around them. But when the timing is right, they know exactly how to bring everyone together. That's a very different kind of strength. Unfortunately, it's also a strength that often overlooked in today's workplace. We are constantly told to stand out, speak louder, be aggressive. Like those how you see hustlers and stuff like that, right? Sell yourself. Sell yourself. You have to always constantly sell yourself. Isn't that what you hear all the time? Yeah. Fight for promotion. If you really want it, tell us what you can do. Show us your true capability. Become the alpha. But they tend to forget not everyone is designed in such a way. And that is okay. You're not broken. Today, let's talk about the second day master. And if you can actually resonate with this, you are the Yin Wood, just like me. Or, as I would like to call it, the dancing bamboo. Okay, so please, before that, make sure to follow my channel if you have not done so. If you would like to follow my social medias, it's also there. Scan the QR code and follow me on my social medias. You want to be part of the community? Great. The QR code is just right at the bottom. Scan it and join me right now. Also, don't forget to plot your chart. This is the Basel chart. Once again, I would like to repeat, it is not sponsored by them. I truly love their apps and it is a web-based application whereby you guys can use it anytime. It's free. I would like you to focus on the red box up there. That is called your day master. Think about a bamboo forest. When the wind blows, the bamboo bends, just like this little flower here. It doesn't resist. It doesn't fight. But when the storm passes through, it's still standing at the end of the day. That's the beauty of Yin Wood. It's the greatest strength, isn't the power, it's adaptability. One of the hidden talents of a Yin Wood person is their ability to work with people. They're excellent team players. They love to work in team. It's because just like a flower, it doesn't bloom by itself. Have you actually seen a flower bloom solely by itself? No, it is always surrounded by other flowers. It stands together. So that's what it means, okay? They naturally understand group dynamics. They know how to bring different personalities together, which is a good thing. The downside is that they will shy away from any conflict. So if there's any politics among the team, it's going to get a little bit troublesome. They try not to side with anybody. They try to stay as neutral as possible. And it's a bit tough for them because they're unable to make the ultimatum decision to choose between which side. They would rather just, no, you guys on your own. I'm not going to choose any side. Okay. So if there are any arguments between who is right, who is wrong, the Yi Wood, probably you will be thinking, how do we actually move forward together? Yeah. It's a very rare skill of negotiation between two parties. If you cultivate it, then it's great because you'll be a very good negotiator between the two of the parties. But if you do not cultivate this, if you don't practice it, you will tend to just, it's okay, I'm just going to leave the group. So if you are feeling this right now, you are a Yi Wood person, okay? So another thing I've noticed about the Yi Wood people, they are excellent, excellent planners, right? They're excellent planners. But we just let me show you this. Okay, so they are team player. They're also an excellent planners. Okay. So before making a decision, they have already considered different possibilities. Just like me, before I go out to any competition or tournaments, or maybe you will go out for any speech or talks, I will always think of different form of scenarios, the possibilities of anything that's happening. Good thing is that anything and everything that is about to happen, you have anticipated it. Or should I say, I have anticipated it. Anything that is beyond my anticipation, I will get panicky. So for Yi Wood, before making any decisions, as I said, they have already considered different possibilities, different outcomes, different risks. They don't simply react to it. They prepare. You prepare. To some people, this may look you like you're overthinking certain situations, but in reality, it's one of the reasons they make such reliable decisions. Some people think like, "Aya, you think too much lah. Don't think too much. Don't think too much." But that's us. That's us as a Yiwood person. We overthink certain situation because we don't want to mess up the whole entire thing. That's how we are. Okay. So Yiwood also appreciates being recognized. If you were to see from here, it says as attention seeker. I would say that we just want to be recognized. Okay. Not because we need to be the center of attention, but because we genuinely care about contributing to the society, contributing back to the community, to the group. So when our efforts are acknowledged, for those of you that's Yiwood out there, you become much more motivated to help the team succeed. On the other hand, if your ideas are constantly ignored or someone else repeatedly takes credit for your work, the Yiwood or you yourself slowly begin to withdraw. You prefer not to help them. Not because you're incapable, but because you feel as if you're no longer valued in that team itself. Whatever that you try to throw it out, you feel like at the end of the day, you're just going to ignore me. So why should I actually give, my full effort? Which is what I usually feel. So usually if I try to contribute to certain things or certain ideas or plans, but if it's being ignored, I would tend to feel, okay, it's not valued here. I just do some other things. That's how I feel most of the time, okay, as a Yiwood person. Now, here's where many Yiwood professionals struggle. They spend years trying to become someone they're not. They believe they need to be louder, more dominant, more forceful, but that's never in your strength. This gift has always been influence, not intimidation, connection, not control. So let me be very clear about this. This doesn't mean Yiwood can't become a CEO at all, or even start a successful business. They can. You can. The difference is how you lead your team. You build relationships, you develop other people's skills, you create trust within that team. So instead of forcing results, you inspire people to work towards the same goal. Now, that type of leadership is what every organization needs. So after reading hundreds and hundreds of battle charts, one pattern keeps consistently appearing. The happiest Yiwood are rarely working alone. They build partnerships, they have supporting clients, they manage their team, they create different form of networks. As long they have somebody to help them to solve certain things. But of course, you yourself need to help them. Yeah, it makes sense, right? People provide help to you, you also need to provide help to them. Okay. Um, but my advice is do not be over reliant on other people. As a Yiwood, you have the capacity and the capability to learn yourself. You need to be resourceful. So if you're feeling stuck and you feel like this is my limitation, then you need to pick up some other skills. You need to learn some other things. You can't just wait for other people to help you out to do certain things. You cannot. By simply sitting there as a Yiwood person, just like a plant waiting for somebody to water you, you will eventually crumble, correct? So if you are a plant, you should be sourcing out from different source of water in order for you to survive. Okay. So if you are Yi Wood, stop comparing yourself to people who lead with force. Your greatest strength has never been the loudest among the other people in the room. Your greatest strength comes from helping everyone move in the same direction. And in today's world, that may be one of the most valuable skills anyone can have. So, in the next episode, we're going to be talking about the pink fire, the rising sun, a personality that naturally inspires, energizes, and brings confidence wherever they go. I shall see you soon in the next video.